Welcome back to our Camp Cretaceous challenge mode, where gyrospheres don't exist. Let's get our other paras going here while I work on some other stuff. Docile, long-lived, social, long-lived, long-lived, and long-lived. Yep, we'll take all 4 of these luxes for sure. A 3 and a 2. Knock that task out. So the plan here is this is what the back section of the park's going to look like now. We need paths heading in down here, so I'm trying to lay this out for how this section looks. We'll put the Brockies and other gyrosphere quote-unquote attractions back here. We'll put the Paraluxes up here on the riverfront and go from there. So I've queued these guys up to be sedated. Of course, we need to get some plants in here for them because they will want some tall nut, or ground nut, rather. So we'll put a little bit here and a little bit back here and maybe go from there. Just a little dusting maybe around somewhere else so it's not so weird looking. Okay, I kind of overdid it, but what we're going to do is we're going to do this, and then go like this, and then just trim it back out a little bit sporadically. Something a little bit like that, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we'll get those guys moved, and then we can move everybody else into the area as well. So we'll have this viewing vent here. We'll have one that goes in up here. We'll need to do some towers as well, of course, but for now, yeah, I think we put this here so it doesn't... Oh, shit. You know what? That river is going to get in the way. Yeah, so what we have to do is we have to set the river up to have a sharper bend in it. Or we just move it forward. I'll just move it forward. All right, we got the paras heading over. We can also work on Gallimimus now. We've got that unlocked automatically. So that's the next dino we're targeting. We'll put the galleys in, I think, with our existing herd of paras. They're almost done. That'll be you. You can get rested. The rest of the luxes are on the way over, by the way. And then we should go do a research project here. I think we're a little overdue maybe on some upgrades. Especially as the park is expanding. So let's send them out on this. We'll do the first set of efficiency upgrades. And then we could see the luxes all in one big herd here, both variations. Looks like the margins will be pretty good. And they cohabitate with sauropods only. Oh, you know what? We need to separate out the stegos and the ankies. So probably we end up putting one of them in here. I'll have to decide where we put the galleys. So, efficiency upgrades. Let's go ahead and distribute these. Definitely want some on you. Improved yield. Yes, we definitely want some on you. Extraction capacity. $1 million. And what else did we get from that? I don't remember. Those are the big ones I always remember. Oh yes, response facility, of course. And staff center task time. Task time is pretty fine. I think we'll do task time. Since money won't be as much of an issue in the long run, especially. Yes, this is our staff center. I'm not familiar enough with the DFW buildings to catch that. I would like to probably work on some skins. Which will require me to put genetics points into these guys, I guess, which we can't do right now when they're resting anyway. So I guess we won't do that immediately. That's still on the back burner then. We can do Kentro. Not right now. Well, we could do it right now because we do have the point. Where's Sino? Wait. Oh, Sinoceratops is the highest tier here? Same with the Ankies. Stego. So we go Stego. We gotta get that whole tier done. We gotta get that whole branch done. Oof, that's a lot of research to get to those high-end herbivores. Who do we want to do next then? We could do Carno. Get the Toro in. That's not a bad idea. Let's give you a point of genetics. Let's get the Carno going. No space available, huh? So we can't use the cheaper research here. Because this is only 2. I mean, that's fine. We'll get that going. Yeah. Alright. That's definitely what we'll run there. So fossils are coming in 40 seconds. Everything's coming in 40 seconds. And how are our ratings holding up? Restroom coverage and shelter coverage are bad because of the new section. Let's go ahead and put in all of the requisite infrastructure down here. So I think we go ahead and just get rid of that rock. Ooh, just tossing this in here is pretty good. Oh, but this is where we have to put all the viewing galleries, so that's not so good. Actually, let's start with the amenities. So they won't fit there. I did not give them enough space. We might want space. Let's go and extend this path out. I think that's going to be important. Alright, let's just start with food. I guess we'll start here in this little armpit. Oh, and these like ratings on all of our shops kind of switch back to green and white on us. I don't entirely know why, but I guess it's fine. Wait, how did I make this work? Oh, we do you, and then we do you, I guess. These ones are fine. Double green. Yeah, I mean, I guess you're all the way down here, so I mean double green. Oh, and then this shouldn't be needed. Oh, we could do a play area. Okay, yeah, we do that. Play area. Okay, great, that works out. Oh, and did we have donuts down here or what? Just curious. Steaks, root beer, and action figures. I like to mix them up just for fun. Let's go ahead and get the next bit in here. We're going to be... Boba tea is pretty good. Do an aquarium. We'll do skeleton display, and then we'll do some carrot. Okay. 7716 is as good as anything else is going to get. For now, at least. And it looks to me like we won't fit the last medium amenity next to these two. Not quite. I might put it over here then, as tight to the fence in the back as we can get it. Or maybe I put it in straight across like that. No, we'll put it over here. We'll put it like that. Not action figures. T-shirts. Aquarium. Skeleton display. income 7-8. That drops the income? That actually doesn't, that legitimately doesn't make sense. 780, 78, 74. Wait, how in the world does that drop the income if we're not at capacity? Well, this one increases the income. Stuffed toys it is. That's really weird. Does this drop? Does this? No, that drops income. I think that was bugged. I think that was legitimately wrong, if I'm being honest. Actually, do we have... Oh, we could do, like, cheap burgers. How is that adding a bunch of money? I mean, not a bunch, but... We'll run these like this for now, I guess. I don't know. How are you guys feeling with your new expander herd? 100%. You guys look very similar during the day. We'll have to check out the herd here at night to get the full view. We'll check out the full view at night from the gallery. Okay, so... Now I got those galleys coming. I don't know where I want to put them at this point. I guess we could just put them in here temporarily. I mean, they're not being bred yet. We're still working on them. Yeah, speaking of, we should be doing an expedition. I guess I got distracted. You get rested. And we do a research task here of some description, probably, maybe. Not much that we can do of terrible interest. Oh god, do we even have aviaries in this mode? I don't even know anymore. I assumed a lot of the basic infrastructure carried over, and I should have checked that much more closely, clearly. Oh, hatchery advanced equipment's a good one. Yeah, I guess until they're done resting, there's nothing we can really do here. So we'll just get that galleon, the fossils for the galleon. Here's our fossils. See if we finish off our galley. 80 plus 20, that does finish it. We can go ahead and process this other stuff just to get it out of here. That's going to be you, I think. We'll send this time, and then you have to rest. Actually, we could do a research project. No. Yes? Oh man, that's a tough call. No, we'll do the research project. We're going to wait on these because he has to be rested. Oh, we could do it with you. I'd rather rest them sooner, I think. We'll hold off on the fossil extraction. You get rested. I want to get that skin researched. So we need to do group adaptation here first. Which means you need another point of genetics. Yeah, so you guys go knock that out for me. So that's going to be an extended cut while we get that done and then get the fossils processed for real. Check this shit out. We got a dinosaur spotted. A sighting of 8 Minmi near Montpellier. Go to live capture expedition available for 20 minutes. The opportunity will pass in 20 minutes. The event will remain on the expedition map for this period. We're not going to do this because there are no Minmi in Camp Cretaceous. But it's pretty neat that this is part of the mode. I really wish that you could switch between traditional expeditions and live captures instead of this mixture. I hope they make that a toggle with 3 settings in the future. The mixture, and then only expeditions and only live captures. It's pretty cool, though.
With this latest
And we finished our current month's contract, which is disease-free. Nothing very interesting there, so I didn't bother to bring that up.
Be prepared.
New month, new contract. We'll take number of dinosaurs. I think for now we're just going to put the galleys in with this paras. I don't think they'll stay there long-term, but I think that's what we're going to do. And our carnivore quadrants here are complete. So this is where the berries and the carnos will go with the dilos and ceratos. And then we'll get the T-Rex back here, Big Edie. And they're about to find another, probably put in another herbivore paddock for the Orano and Kentro somewhere. We'll evaluate that a little bit as time goes. For now, we can synth our Gallimimus. Everything else is done. Oh, you want me to incubate 3 Ceratosaurus at once? I guess we'll incubate some Ceratosauruses instead. Never mind the galleys. Okay, so Ceratos. We wanted Svalbard Ceratos anyway. Wait, it was Svalbard and not Yukon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Svalbard. So Svalbard with no pattern will look like the gray Camp Cretaceous Ceratosaurs that were seen in Season 2, I think it was. Do we have hatchery upgrades available? We're going to need the hatchery upgrades before we do this. We got to make sure we get the 3 in 1. So that's going to be over here. 5, cheaper and positive. We'll get you guys to do this real quick. All right, well, we're going to cut while we get that done. We can get a nice look at our variety of paras here out at night. Nice view from the hatchery. The difference, if Duo would shut up, between the two is the coloring. So you get this like bluer crest in the pink body, and the other variation, if we can find one here, is the pink crest with the bluer colorization on the body. Just the stripes, just the luminescent coloring that you come from it. You see the difference there? The pink and the blues. It's very... Okay, this is a good example maybe of seeing them right next to each other. Pink, blue. Then blue body, pink body. Actually, was I looking at the wrong one before? It is pretty subtle. Blue, pink... Yeah, okay, no, we were right. We were looking at it right in the first place, too. It was better when they were side by side. But they do stand out quite a lot in the park at night. It's really beautiful looking. I really dig these guys. They're really cool. All right, our hatchery upgrades are ready. That means we can get our galleys going. Now, there are probably 2 variations on Gallimimus and Camp Cretaceous, if I'm being honest. But I can't see us going for it. Also, we're not going to do it right now. Going for the second variation, which is just kind of a little bit more redder. This is the base galley, basically the cannon galley, which is the same one you see mostly in Camp Cretaceous. But there is one that just looks a little bit more red than brown, but it's a very muted, like brownish red, and you can't really get a skin that does the same thing so much. What we're here for is our Svalbard blank Ceratosaurs for this contract. So let's do that. Cheaper synthesis with genetic specialist. Get that going. We also need another scientist here because we need to do upgrades again. And the next tier of upgrades is 9 logistics on 3 scientists, and we're rocking a 3 at best. Which means we can do a 3 and a 2 for 5, which means we need a scientist with a base logistics of 4. So the first time we see a scientist with logistics of 4, we're just hiring them, no matter what. And unfortunately, none of these guys work. This guy might work if he begins with a training point, which given that she's level 2, he actually might. Hold on. Okay, let's make a save and check that. I'm curious, actually, if that works like that. If I can just judge on the level strictly to figure that out. So that was this motivated guy, right? Level 1. Good skill cap, too. Motivated's fine, I guess. Yeah, he begins with a point for training. Great. So we can actually just go ahead and do this. Confirm, and then we can go ahead and do the research right away to the next tier of training. 4, 3, and a 2. Even get cheaper research on that. Beautiful stuff. All right, there we go. Cool. Cool. So yeah, we could probably assume the training levels can be trustworthy based on that. We probably can't guarantee that we get extra points necessarily, but we can probably guarantee that it works the way we expect it to. We'll grab all 3 of these. 5 welfare, we don't have them available. Because we need explicitly you and you. Right, so the research has to finish. That's going to take a minute. Then hopefully we can... I wonder if we have to finish incubating in time, or if we can just get them started to incubate in order to get this bonus. I'm curious about that. The contract does, in fact, finish as soon as we click the button, so that's really good.
You've done well, and I expect you to continue down this path. You are becoming a valuable asset.
Can we do the galleys at the same time? Oh, we never... Did we modify these? I don't think we did. No, we only did the base. Okay, give me that long-lived. Social. Increases dominance. I don't know if this matters. We'll toss it on there. Why not? Who cares? Money's fake. It doesn't matter. Cheaper synthesis, altruistic salary. Can go and do this. And then we've got 2 people left right now, which is just 4 and 3 on logistics. Motivated positive influence. Carnotaurus is done. I think the dig site... Okay, yeah, the dig site was a 6, so we couldn't do it before. But these guys can go do the dig. Perfect. So we got everybody out and doing stuff. That's good stuff. How is our original Carnotaurus doing? Or original Ceratosaurus? They are related. It's not the worst thing in the world to call a Ceratosaurus a Carnotaurus. Likes Compy because they like to eat it. Likes aloe, interestingly. Lifespan 94, age 35. Surprisingly still young and spry. We might get rid of this one though, just because it doesn't match the aesthetics. I think we're at the stage where we could do that. Yeah, honestly, these shops also are probably still doing poor. I imagine we're not the ones that other ones are too far away to cover the guest demand. Absolutely true. Oh, and restroom and shelter coverage are bad too. Interesting. Oh, because they're counting as this whole path. Ew. Okay. Sure. Let's put a shelter here. Oh god, and they want shops too. And we don't have a monorail. Oh no. That's really up. That sucks. Okay, so what do? We grab the path. We move the path back here more towards the hillside. We put in a small herbivore enclosure extending off of this one that extends down to about here. And then we look at putting in some shops along a more flat stretch in this direction. I'm just going to delete this for now. We're going to go ahead and I think redo these paths immediately. Do we have demand down here still for food and stuff? We do. Okay. Part of the pressure will be taken off by putting in some stuff over here. So why don't we go ahead and kill this. Something back like that. This path we can extend basically back from like here. Maybe. And then it goes curvy over to like here. And then maybe it just goes straight now? I think so. We can go straight in like this and just link up at an angle with this path, and that'll look pretty okay. Yeah, so then we'll get some weird kind of angled enclosure off of this viewing vent. I like that you could connect there, but you can't actually go back straight from it. I think the other viewing galleries are actually like that too. That's not a particularly unique criticism here, I guess. That's going to be really narrow. We could do it like this. Something like that. I'm sure we could still fit a viewing gallery over there. And this can curve a little bit and then just kind of follow like that. You can go up and you can go around. Then maybe like, oh, you're a little bit picky, huh? A little bit picky on that hillside. We'll go like this, I think. Pain of trying to get this build to work. Little parts of this park I like so far. The Dilo enclosure I think worked out really good. Other parts of it are being a little bit obnoxious, not gonna lie. Okay, you want to go all the way back there, so that's cool. Okay, and then you can curve like this, and then like that. I can deal with that. That's a pretty sizable enclosure. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll probably end up putting the galleys in there then. Because I want the galleys to probably cohabitate with some sort of other species than what we have in the park right now. So I think by doing it this way, it'll work out pretty well. For now, we'll put a gateway down here. We'll toss a few little puddle in maybe right in here. I mean, we could just extend that river down, actually. Actually, the river does kind of extend into the woods there. What if we do that? Yeah, let's extend the river over to here. And then over here, we'll put in a bunch of trees to hide the end of it where it disappears. Like that. And then these trees down here get removed so that we can show the river in all of its proper glory. And then we do this, and we trim this back to make the nice little river, which has gotten a little bit too narrow there. And maybe down here we'll have it trailing off more. Gets a little narrower as it goes, maybe. Nope, I don't like it. That got weird. It got weird, real quick. Real weird, really quick. You're a little weird. Like that. Yeah, that, you know what? That looks fine there, like that. Alright, let's release our new Ceratos. Yeah, so I think that does a good job of matching the gray Cerato from Camp Cretaceous. It's a fairly dark gray, which this matches pretty well. I think that's a good look. Alright, and let's get these galley eggs going. We got 9. Skittish is perfectly acceptable. That's a mere 3. You can go do that. And you can go rest. They need more forest. What I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and actually remove the very first one then. Six, 4, 5, 3, 1 is right there. Although, to be fair, they do have space. It's not that bad. I'm still going to remove the one that doesn't match. Oh, they also need more prey. Yeah, I'd like them to not need more prey. That'd be great. We'll see if this fixes the prey need in particular. If you can dart them. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. We are on slow mode, to be fair. Alright, $118,000. That seems really cheap for a Cerrado, but... Unidentified ailment on a para. Medical team. They're already going in for the medical scan. Ooh, let's see if the medical team kind of does this itself. Dispatch automatically. That's really good that they do that now. It'll be fun to see this in action. Why does this look slightly crooked to my eye? What's going on? It's not. It's just an optical illusion. Why are you telling me this? Why are you telling me this? I fully understand how medical treatments work. I got like 100 fucking hours in the game right now. You even treated it already. Hell of an optical illusion going on here. I don't know why this looks so wrong. Okay, well, everything is dealt with. We have not sufficient power. Galleys via airlift. We'll get the galleys set up in this pen. Okay, so, Gallimimus in there. We need more power. We could just put in the small power station. But we could also look at doing the research. $2.5 stars. So we can't do it. So we'll just put in the power generator. Do we want it down here at the entryway? We might as well put it with the other generator. Yeah, it fits kind of nicely in here. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. We still got a little bit of area we can tuck something in around that corner if we want to. So that'll take care of the power needs. As far as amenities go, we'll be putting some more infrastructure in here to fall along that direction. We can get a power thing in here. Do we want to split the difference and put it down here? I think we do. Oh, but it's going to go up on that hillside really grossly. Let's put the shops in first, I guess. Okay, so food is the reddest the furthest down. So we put in food. Our shops are probably going to grotesquely underperform for now, but we can fix them up later. These ones, maybe these should even be small shops, honestly. I mean, they're producing a profit, theoretically. So drinks and shopping seem to be equally bad. Shopping's bad down here more, so we'll do drinks next then. I did slushies in the other part, didn't I? I don't know. It doesn't matter, man. I get so picky about, like, things that don't matter sometimes in these park builds. Especially given that we're on not a, like, really hard challenge right now. This is a pretty chill park build for sure. And then we put the last one in. It's just gonna look right here. Yeah, then we'll toss the power in here. Looks pretty straight to me. Link you up to there. Let's get a bathroom and a shelter. Shelter. I guess that just conflicts with that power pylon. I'm gonna delete this. I want the shelter down here more, so. Okay, that fence is definitely crooked. But this fence is straight. Okay, so we botched that somehow. Looks like that one there turns. Are those galleys in? Oh, shit. No, they're not here yet. Ooh, we got time. We got time to fix this. Okay, let's go ahead and delete you. Okay, that'll be fine there. Oh, the path might also not have been straight. I suppose that's another possibility. It looked to me like the fence was crooked, though. Yeah, so that's when the path stops being straight there. And the shelter fits perfectly along here for most of the length. We'll put the shelter there. And then the restroom we'll put down here, I think. Around the corner. Red all the way down to there. Oh, because this power hasn't been reconnected, of course. We'll put one here for now. We might need another one just because of the distance. Let's connect like that, and then like that. Okay. Great. New contract. Profits. Tour. We can't even do tours, you bitch. Amenity coverage should be free with these building.
George Lambert is a man tasked with that task.
Alright, we'll get these galleys settled and then we'll be good to go for today's episode. Serratos are actually perfect.
To make mistakes because one is all that it takes for a carnage.
Okay, and a storm inbound.
Or to make you just
We'll have to deal with this first too then.
I want you to take this next objective with
Right as the galleys
level
come
of
in too.
seriousness.
Man, this is tough with only one Jeep as well. Wait, what? How, that's not power. What is this blue circle? Oh, that's the placement thing. Yeah, we're clipping the power down here, I guess. Which is fine and good. So this one will administer this back section of the park from here.
Lives may depend on it.
Alright, you are lonely, but that'll get sorted in a second. You need ground leaf and you need forest. Your forest need will be met down here. Hopefully completely. Honestly, galleys need forest. I don't know if I buy that from like a canon point of view, really, but whatever. Ground leaf. We'll just fill that up here in the front.
Some of these animals present a real test of our abilities. Take, for instance, this latest dinosaur, the Gallimimus. It's an opportunistic omnivore that does best in groups. That alone isn't the problem, but the speed. Gallimimus is incredibly fast, which presents special challenges for the ranger teams tasked with monitoring them.
Alright. We should be keeping an eye on what gets damaged, of course. You can go ahead and fix this. You're assigned now here, and you're assigned now here. And fix this, and fix this, and fix that, I guess. Ranger team number 1 should be unassigned here. And you can go ahead and fix up, I don't know, yourself, and that's all you can do because that breaks you. Of course, fair enough. Alright, well, never mind then. Let's just get the park open. Okay, so coverage is probably pretty good. Some stuff is broken and weird. Yeah, I mean, amenity coverage should be good down here. Restroom coverage is still building. So that's good. Shelter, not great still. Okay. I think what we'll do is maybe we grab this shelter and move it. Because we'll put other shelters in the other section of the park. If we put this just like down here, this might be good. Alright, are the galleys all in yet? No, they're still working on it.
Successfully executing a mission relies on preparation. The same holds true for securing the dinosaurs.
98,
Based on the
94.
last objective, I'd say you've got the necessary skill set.
Okay, yeah, we need shelter down here now, which is fine. We'll deal with that soon. Really? You want toilets there too? I mean, we can do that. Are they powered? They are powered. So if we want them, they'd have to be that close. Well, we could put a set in on either side. I don't like it. I actually really don't like it. Let's put it in there and see how that works. We can always move this one out too.
Transportation complete.
Oh, you're fine. You're just not making money. It's not a big deal. Okay, restroom's good. Now we just got shelter to fix. Amenities are actually still pretty bad. I mean, I know that the amenities are underperforming because of what we've done with them exactly, but like, surprise is still bad. I mean, we do need a set down here. We knew we needed a set down here. I just kind of want to wait to put in the rest of like everything else that goes in this part of the park. Like the viewing galleries and everything before we get too crazy with that. So I think we're going to have to live with those lowered ratings temporarily until we upgrade this section. But we're definitely doing kind of a safari style park, which works for the Camp Cretaceous vibe, I guess. That's fine. We will put in the shelter, if only temporarily. We'll just toss it here. We're doing nothing with our dudes. 110 osmium, 180 from cephalopods. More cephalopods. Carno. Getting pretty close to finishing it. We'll do you. Oh, you're my genetics person. I might need you for research. Cheaper synthesis, and then he can rest. He rests while we extract the fossils. Yeah, then he's available when we do synth the Toro. That'll work. Research. We can do the Paparanopilophylax pattern if we want it. Which we probably will do. Once we've gotten that far, it's basically nothing to unlock. Is there anything we need to do before then? Viewing platforms. Let's do viewing platforms. Yeah, right now we don't really need the viewing platforms, but we will need them when we bring in sauropods. Yeah. Yeah, the Para's pretty well seen, the galleys are pretty good, but this is definitely needs viewing platforms. Okay, and you guys are good? I think you're all on the ground. All 8 of you? Looks like it. Actually, your need level here is surprisingly not that high. Like, this enclosure is basically Gallimimus sized, surprisingly. I mean, there's 9 of them in here, or 8 of them in here, but still expected it to be a little lighter than that. Struthi in the first game lives with, like, nothing. So, or lives with no space. You, like, put it in a little square the size of a goddamn postage stamp. They're like Ankies. But they also like Stegosaurids. So I think we'll probably see if we can put the Kentro in here, maybe? I have a feeling that's not going to work very well. Well, we'll need a space for the Kentro, and it's not going to go in here because it's not on that. It's not seen with the Brachys on that gyro scene. What we'll have to do is we'll have to get the Paras moved back and take some of their territory to make the Kentro happy when we get it in, because they have a really wide margin. Relatively speaking, I mean, like, they don't have a huge margin of open space, but part of that is because this is all river right here, basically. So we could still chop off a pretty large corner of this exhibit pretty easily, I think. But that'll wait for next time. I think we should be good to go here with everything we've done, so that'll be it for this episode.